Real true. I'm about to go do this interview with FMG Radio, promote my album, grinding. It's like I'm supposed to, investing in myself. Like you should invest in yourself, because you invest in yourself, who's gonna invest in you. If you don't have faith in yourself, who's gonna put faith in you? So you gotta put faith in yourself, and that's what I'm doing. And have a team behind you.
True. FMG Radio's new for you independent artist interviews. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m. with Saturday replays at noon. We're here at FMG Radio. We interview artists about their past, present, and where they plan on taking their music career in the future. New to you independent artist interviews every Tuesday at 8 p.m.
You know, man, it's your boy Hoodrow, man. We live down here. We got my man True. So, man, how you been doing, man?
Living, man, grinding.
That's what's up. That's what's
hard.
up. So, you know what I mean, give the people a little background on who you are, you know what I mean, and what you've been up to the last year to get it started.
Alright. I go by the name, my stage name, Real True Inspiration. I came up with the name because years ago, I worked with kids for about 5 years, and I was a basketball player. I basically still am one, but I feel like I inspire people to do positive things, you know? Yeah, whatever. Back in the day, I couldn't, but I got nice. But right now, I say like a year ago, I started making music, and I'm about to just take off with it.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
And the grind I know the grind people gonna see the grind, they're gonna respect the grind.
That's what's up. Well, you know, I mean, you know, the way it sounds, you know, you just been doing music for a year. You know what I mean? I've known you for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I know back in the day, you used to try and do your thing. With my man Cap Cousin, what's his name? Middle X and them boys. You know what I'm saying? That was back in the basement days, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's what's up, man. You done came a long way, man. You done came a long way. So, you know, I heard you've been working with Cap. You know what I mean? You about to drop a new project, man. What's all that about?
Yeah, I've been working with Cap. Shout out to Cap.
Cap on the great. Shout that man out.
Cap on the great. Facts. I've been working with Cap. The album is called True. It's basically, I don't feel like I know so. I'm the truth, so everything I say is real. I represent my life, and that's basically where I'm at when I gotta get my story out. I'm going through a lot. And I started making music when I was around the age of 8 years old, so you know I wasn't that good. You remember that. I wasn't that good.
I mean, you know, everybody got to start
perfect.
somewhere.
Yeah,
Everybody got to start somewhere.
Exactly. Practice make perfect. And if you keep going hard, you keep practicing on something, you keep working hard, eventually you're going to get better. You're going to be forced to get better. And me coming to the studio and working with Cap forced me to get better. You're around better people smarter than you. You know, you got to surround yourself around people.
All right, let's just say more experience.
More experience, all right.
Not that brother's not smart.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I'm just
more
saying,
experience. Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
give
yeah.
yourself some credit. You know what I mean? Because even me, you know, we the same age, and I still learn from Cap. He is a smart brother, but he has a lot of experience.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So, how would you describe your music? You know, music is different nowadays. You know what I mean? I'm from the '90s. I'm used to that. How they call it, boom bap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the era I'm from. Is that boom bap? Today's music is a little different. I'm not a hater. I'm just saying it's a little different. So, you know, going from the boom bap comparative to the new age music, you know what I mean? Where would you put yourself in that?
I think I'm perfect because I come from, it's weird because of my age, I come from kind of like your era a little bit, and then I come from my era, and then now I'm in the new school era. So I say well, my music is a mixture of everything.
It's a blend.
It's a blend, basically, because I understand the old school music, I understand the new school music at the same time. Well, I listen to all of it? No. But my music, because I listen to so much, it's a blend, but I have my own style at the same time. But I keep up with the sound today. Because I still love the music today, so I'm not going to say, oh, I'm stuck in the 90s. I'm not saying you are, but...
No, I'm stuck in the 90s. You can say whatever you want. I'm cool with it. So, but since we're talking about music and everything, what are some of your local influences?
Local influences around Elmira, that you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, not just Elmira. Well, yeah, you could say, what are some of your local music influences? And then let's go right into some of your, let's say, general population music. You know what I mean? More popular music. So if you had to pick a couple artists that you like out here that, you know, might have influenced you to even start rapping, you know what I mean? Who would those people be?
Honestly, since I was a little kid, I say Cap, Capion the Great, Meg Dot.
Oh, word up. Shout out to Meg Dot. He had the crack mixtape. That shit went hard. I remember that.
Yo, for real. The beats and everything. I was always wondering, like, where they come with these beats? Like, these beats is dope. So, like, they influenced me a lot. Not to be better than them, but to grind, you know what I'm saying? And and try to learn, try to understand like what they're doing basically.
Mm-hmm.
And they're from here, so I was younger at the time. I looked up to them, and to me that was amazing to see they was living what they was rapping too.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what about like general music, popular music?
General music, popular music, the music that I'm really, really influenced by, I like to listen to. I say Kanye West. You know, Kanye
All right, so
West.
hold on.
Here
We
go.
talking about Kanye Kardashian or we talking about Kanye West? Because there was two different niggas right there.
Both Kanye Wests.
Kanye, I like the life of Pablo. I like Yeezus.
Yeah, I love that album.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not paying $300 for a shirt with 6 holes and a butterfly tie on the back. That's just not cool.
Yeah,
That's that Kardashian mixed in them. You know what I'm saying?
But I know why he's doing it though.
I mean, everybody wants to do it to get that money. I'm not hating, but you know what I mean? There's a sacrifice that I'm not willing to give up
That's a fact.
to stay true of who I am, to where I come from. But, you know, everybody's different, man. You know, shout out to that brother Kanye, because, you know, he do got some classics. I can't even be mad at that.
Facts, he do.
But since you said Kanye, I'm going to say it like that, well, because you're not just an artist, you actually are a producer also.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, you know, I've been in the studio too. You know what I'm saying? So I know that you're not just rapping over the beats on your album. You actually produced your whole album. Am I right with that?
Yeah, produced every last
Yeah,
song.
so you know what I mean? You produced your whole album. So with that, you know, I think that separates you from a lot of people being able to make the music and write the music.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, what's your process like?
My process, honestly, is, I can say this, I can talk about smoking butt.
You can say whatever you want, bro.
Well, my process, honestly, is I roll up, I get smacked, find a sound that I like, manipulate it, chop it up, play with some drums a little bit, and think about my life. Think about what I'm going through. Like, a lot of my music is just energy that I take a negative energy from my life, and I try to turn the positive energy into my music. And the process that I go through is, my favorite process about making music is the creation of it. I love creating the thought, the idea that's in my head of, yo, this right here could be something. I don't even know what I might even be writing about, but just the thought of the sound of maybe the drum or the 808 or whatever I'm using at the time. That's my favorite part of creating. It's not even coming to the studio and recording it. I just love sitting back, listening to something, I might even listen to an 80s song, you know, take it.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with an 80s song.
I love the 80s.
Music was
R&B.
music back in the 80s.
I love 80s
man.
R&B.
You know what I mean? Even though the light-skinned niggas had perms and the dark-skinned niggas wasn't in, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you had the woo, 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 you know what I'm saying, back in the 80s, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, so what'd you say your album name was again?
True.
True. That's the album name?
Yep.
True. And I understand, you know, you're going through a lot of things right now. And the process that you're doing was dedicated to your wife. You want to touch on that? You want me to leave that out?
Oh, nah,
you know what I mean? Shout out to your wife. We just got off the
Free
phone
her.
with her. You know what I mean? Free her till she free. Screaming free her till she free.
Yeah, facts.
I mean, she's not free, but till she's out. Let's say it like that. You know what I'm saying? Word up. So this is more of a dedication album to your girl, basically, is what it's sounding like.
Kinda. I have another project out that I'm thinking about releasing. It's named after Dead Number. So that one's more so for her, and this album is more so towards everything that we're all going through, not just me and her, but life in general, and basically about my story. But the energy though, from me getting into the booth, is from her though, because when she got locked up, I had nothing after that. Like, not money wise, but like I lost my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Momentarily, I lost my partner. So I'm like, I could either sit here and be upset about her crash and burn, or I could use my talent and my gifts that God gave me. And she's always telling me she's home, like, get back in the studio or play ball or do both. And I'm like, I ain't no ball player no more. I'm out of shape. You know, that is.
I mean, but you know, reality is reality.
Yeah.
You know, when you find a good partner, you know what I mean, and something happens to that partner, it obviously affects you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up though. You know what I mean? Taking that real life. So, you know, since we talking about real life, you know, how do you balance your obligations, you know what I mean, with music, you know what I mean, between your children, with your wife, you know what I'm saying, being a man and doing the things that you need to do? How do you balance that? Is there a secret that you got that you might want to explain? Because, you know, I've been married for 12 long years.
I pray.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
I pray hard in the mornings. And I don't know. I guess I'm strong because it gets hard. It does get hard.
Well, I mean, you know, being strong comes from a strong foundation, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like I said, frankly speaking, you know, I've known you for a while. I know a lot of your people. You know what I mean? Your dad, he's a strong brother. Your mom, you know, she wear the pants in your family. My bad, Chuck, but that's just what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I know his mama, boy. She ain't nothing to play with, boy. She ain't but this big. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't nothing to play with. But with that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead and jump into a couple of these songs off this new album, man. What songs we gonna play? Life, and what else we gonna play them right back to back?
Please.
Okay, so we're gonna get into Life and Please, man. It's your boy Hoodrow. We down here at FMG Recording Studio /radio with your boy Hoodrow. We down here with True, talking about his True album, True. We just telling the truth down this motherfucker, man. But we're gonna go ahead and jump into a couple of these songs, and we're gonna catch y'all on the flip side, man. Let's get into it, bro.
I know that life ain't fair, nigga, life ain't fair. I know that life ain't fair, that's why I shed these tears. Bought a gun, I won't live in fear. So love me while I'm here, I know they don't care. So kiss me while I'm here. Huh? Lost some young niggas, life ain't fair. Lost some young niggas, life ain't fair. I know that life ain't fair, that's why I shed these tears. Bought a gun, I won't live in fear. I know that life ain't fair, nigga, life ain't fair. I know I'm in the hood, I see them looking at me. That's why I keep it loaded, cause they praying on me. When I'm in the hood, that shit stays with me. Boy, I wish a nigga would play with me. Girl, you know I love you, that's why I tell you these things. Couple guns niggas play, I'm letting them bang. Yeah, my nuts real big and I'm letting them hang. Yeah, my nuts real big and I'm letting them hang. Got coke, got crack all up in my nails. Got money put up just for my bail. Got coke, got crack all up in my nails. Got money put up just for my bail. I know that life ain't fair, nigga, life ain't fair. I know that life ain't fair, that's why I shed these tears. Bought a gun, I won't live in fear. So love me while I'm here, I know they don't care. So kiss me while I'm here. Huh? Lost some young niggas, life ain't fair. Lost some young niggas, life ain't fair. I know that life ain't fair, that's why I shed these tears. Bought a gun, I won't live in fear. I know that life ain't fair, nigga, life ain't fair. I know that life ain't fair. I know my mama, she cares. I know if I die, she gon' shed some tears. Always keep real with you, I ain't never scared. Always keep real with you, I ain't never scared. Yeah, I pull up on you niggas like what's really good. Boy, I'm welcome anywhere, I'm always good. You could never chase me out of my neighborhood. You could never chase me out of my neighborhood. I keep it real with everybody, that's why I'm true. I keep it real with everybody, that's why I'm true. I keep it real with everybody, especially you. I keep it real with everybody, especially you. Cause I know that life ain't fair. Life ain't fair. I know that life ain't fair, that's why I shed these tears. Bought a gun, I won't live in fear. So love me while I'm here, I know they don't care. So kiss me while I'm here. Huh? Lost some young niggas, life ain't fair. Lost some young niggas, life ain't fair. I know that life ain't fair, that's why I shed these tears. Bought a gun, I won't live in fear. I know that life ain't fair, nigga, life ain't fair. Yeah. True.
Stay true.
So true.
Stay true.
Please don't give me away, but I gotta be patient, got this money to make. Niggas ain't got money to make, but I ain't worried about a thing, I shooters round my way. So please don't give me away. Girl, I got your back on everything. Everything, I mean everything. Girl, I got your back on everything. So please don't give me away. I know you feel the same love as yesterday. So please don't give me away. I gotta be patient, got this money to make. So please don't give me away. Please don't give me away. I know I gotta change my ways, but that nigga act dumb, I'ma spray this thing. I will. I feel the same as yesterday, and we can have a shooter like the Western days, huh? Blow shots to your door, blow shots to your bitch. Niggas know I get money, I'm just trying to get rich. I tell my girl to be patient cause I'm into some shit. Listen, shorty, be patient cause I'm into some shit. Nike's on my feet, Nike's on her feet. She gonna walk like me. You gonna walk like me? This gun right here, I'll let it speak. If you come for her, or if you come for me, cause I'ma run it up, and I'ma light it up. And if you take too long, started getting money, bitches came along. Ride around getting money, ain't ashamed at all.
To accept charges, press 1.
Please don't give me away, but I gotta be patient, got this money to make. Niggas ain't got money to make, but I ain't worried about a thing, got shooters round my way. So please don't give me away. Girl, I got your back on everything, 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 I mean everything. Girl, I got your back on everything, so please don't give me away. I know you feel the same love as yesterday, so please don't give me away. I gotta be patient, got this money to make, so please don't give me away. Please don't give me away.
Please.
If I ain't getting money, I'm just sitting at home. I got mouths to feed, you know how that go. This gun, I let it go like forget about it. She like my style, she can't forget about it. Couple guns with me, niggas be wildin', you ain't catching me slipping without it. I'm that nigga that they doubtin', yeah. I'm that nigga that they doubtin', yeah. Pussy wet like water, pussy wet like a fountain. I know how to swim, so I ain't drowning. Pussy wet like water, pussy wet like a fountain. I know how to swim, so I ain't drowning. I said that I'm her freak every day of the week. She like the way that I chew it, nobody fucking with me. I make love to a clit, I make love to the beat. She know what I mean. Please don't give me away, but I gotta be patient, got this money to make. Niggas ain't got money to make, but I ain't worried about a thing, got shooters round my way. So please don't give me away. Girl, I got your back on everything, 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 I mean everything. Girl, I got your back on everything, so please don't give me away. I know you feel the same love as yesterday, so please don't give me away. I gotta be patient, got this money to make, so please don't give me away. Please don't give me away.
Please.